What's going on? I'm Coach Doc, and welcome back to Challenge Accepted. It's time to find out what's my challenge for this week, episode number 3. Let's pick from the box. Got 1, dig around here towards the bottom, 2, and 3. First one, choice. Ride a horse for 25 miles. I feel like that's really difficult. Like, I don't even know how to ride a horse. The only time I've been on a horse was back in the day when the guy used to come around the neighborhood and get your kids all dressed up, put them on a pony and take a little picture and walk you around the yard. Yeah, that's the last time I've been on a horse. I feel like that's going to take some real effort. Let's see. Other choice. I don't know what it is. It's a website. Let's find out. Ooh, did you see that? Now, I've been to a spa before, but I've never been to a bathhouse. And that looked like it had all kinds of amenities and experiences. So that might be the one on my list, but I don't know. Maybe not, because maybe I'll wait till I really want to do that. Let's see what the third option is. Third option, donate one thing a day for 7 days. I don't think I can ride a horse right now. I feel like that's going to take time. And though I want to experience the bathhouse, do I want to donate one thing a day for 7 days? I think I can do that. Let's do that. All right, here we go. All right, day 1 of donations. First, clothes and some random gadgets. For day 2, we're dropping off some books. All right, day 2, we are giving away some books. I got a ton of books. I never read books twice, really, unless it's really, really good, or I gotta, keep up on some stuff that maybe I didn't do right. But I got a bunch of books here, a lot of knowledge and information. We're gonna give away to the library. On to day 3. right, so for today's donation, we're going to help a population that is pretty big, unfortunately, here in Los Angeles County, which is the homeless population. And I know one of the things that's always asked for is toiletries, deodorant, toilet paper, toothbrush, toothpaste, feminine hygiene products. So we're going to hit up the store, get a whole bunch of them, take them down to the homeless shelter right here in Pasadena. Let's roll. All right, so we got 2 bags full of stuff, plus some of these cleansers. Let's take it to the homeless shelter. All right, so we're at the Union Station homeless shelter. I'm not gonna tell you how much I'm spending on this stuff, and I'm not gonna take you inside because I ain't putting nobody's business out there. But we're gonna go in here, drop these off. I'll be right back. as you can see, not taking any receipts, not charging this to the government, trying to get donations back. Just give it to people. That's what we should do. Day 6 of donations. This is actually a pay it forward donation. I hesitate on sharing this story, but it was so serendipitous for what I'm doing right now that it just had to happen. So, I'm a VR fitness coach for Supernatural inside of the Quest 2. And one of our Supernatural family members was like, hey, I'm upgrading my Quest. I got this one. I'm going to wipe it clean. It's like brand new. I want to send it to you so that you can share it with someone else and gift them this because I know you'll do something great with it. And so I said, yeah, sure, give it to me. And so when I got it, I thought there's one or two people I could give this to, but it just didn't feel right. Like it was supposed to go to them. So I just stuck it by my desk. And lo and behold, 5-6 months later, we're doing these challenges and the opportunity arose to actually do something with this that was beneficial. We had another Supernatural family member who made a post about how Supernatural really boosts them emotionally, spiritually. It has helped them through depressive moments, but unfortunately, being in a tough situation at home, their headset was destroyed by another. And they didn't know what to do, but I knew exactly what to do. And that was to send them the headset I was gifted to give to someone else. And I went down to the post office, I boxed it all up, which finding a box was a feat in itself, but boxed it all up, shipped it out to a safe address for this person to have so they can continue their workouts, continue their mood boosting, continue showing up for themselves. Here's a little screenshot. Just so you know that it actually happened. I just didn't want to put that person out there. I didn't want to put the other person who first gave the donation out there. And quite frankly, I wasn't even sure about putting myself out there around this one, but I hope it inspires you to continue to give to others and also know that in the moment when you have something, you may have to wait until the right moment pops up to provide for another. On to day 7. All right, day 7 of donations, last day. And forgive this little ass shirt. I was working out and I got busy doing other stuff after that and never got a chance to change. But anyways, I was figuring out what in the world I should actually donate, which was really difficult for day 7, which I'm going to talk about in the reflections. But then it dawned on me, why not donate to those that support me? You, the viewer, the fam. I mean, you're always there watching and being a part of everything I'm doing and cheering me on. So I want to be able to give back. So for the first 5 people that view this video in its entirety, get to the end, and if you want it, and put in the comments, I'm in, send me one, I want the donation, whatever it is, just letting me know. I'm going to hit you up, and then you'll send me a safe address, P.O. Box, whatever you want. And on me, I will ship out some of my gear that I've had in my clothing store for a while that we don't actually sell anymore. So this is exclusive. Actually, it never got put on my store. I kept it waiting to do something with it because they were physical product when the other ones are drop shipped. So this is exclusive. No one else has this stuff. So I've got two tank tops for the summertime for women. This one here, my logo. Then on the bottom, it says, I see you. Then it's got Coach Doc on the back in this hot pink. Also got one here in black, multiple sizes. So you can send me your size as well when I reach back out to you. And then I also got some hoodies that are really light material. So when it gets a little cooler, summer night, and you want to just throw on a hoodie, it says Coach Doc here. I see you on the bottom. I got it in black and in navy blue as well. And I also might just throw in one or two extra things that are super exclusive, that were prototypes. Just cause, why not? So that's my day 7 of giving and donating back. Time to talk about it. All right, before I even go any further on the reflections of donating something every single day for 7 days, I got to give a special shout out to Jennifer Rushke. Hopefully I said your last name right. If I mispronounced it, I apologize, but the sentiment's real. This is obviously late. It's supposed to drop on Thursdays. It's going to drop Monday. And so now it'll drop every Monday. I had already finished the 7 days. I just hadn't edited and put everything together. And I'm redoing this last part now because of Jennifer. I was just dealing with some stuff here at home. The kids, we didn't put them into anything for summer. And so it's just been kind of hectic, a lot of mayhem, a lot of head clashing just because everybody's in the house. And, you know, there's a lot of hormones of teenagers and all that type of stuff. Plus, I was dealing with some of my own personal stuff. And I just didn't feel like editing and posting it. I was just kind of checked out. But Jennifer hit me up on Facebook and was like, Doc, where's challenge accepted? I've been looking for it. Where's this week's challenge? And I was writing like, you know, I apologize. Thank you for thinking about that. And as I was writing, I was like, you know what? This is giving me the motivation to just keep it going. So I edited it all together, just like you saw. And we're dropping it Monday. So now it'll drop every Monday because we're going to keep that 7-day stagger. So Jennifer, thank you for that motivation. I needed it. Thank you for taking the time to support me and watch. And I really appreciate it. All right, let's talk about donating one thing every day for 7 days. First off, I wanted to make sure that I donated something different every single day, like a different category, which is what you saw. Second, a lot of people might be like, well, why didn't you just donate your time? Because to me, that is a different definition. Donation of time means volunteering. And I know that there are some, challenges in there about volunteering. So I didn't want to do that. But I'll say this, trying to find 7 different categories to donate, it was really, really difficult. Like it was. And it was all tangible material items. So did I feel good about it? Yeah. Seeing people's faces, like at the homeless shelter, the guy at the table was like, thank you, man. We really need this type of stuff. And you want a receipt for, donation? I was like, nah, don't trip. He's like, man, I appreciate that. And walked off, right? The librarian was just like, oh my God, these are all really good books and they're all really, almost brand new. They're fairly worn. Like, thank you so much. So to receive that love for doing something just out of kindness, it was really nice. But I will say, I was left a little unfulfilled just because, one, it was all material items. And it made me feel sad that, like, that's the world we live in, where we need so much of the material thing in order to survive around here. Even though, a lot of the stuff that I gave, I either had and someone could use, or it took some money out of my bank account. But I don't know. It just made me miss that interaction and hoping to get some volunteering time in later. Second part of that is, I really want to just donate love and compassion and interact with human beings. To me, that's the greatest donation you can give, is your time and energy. But I won't put this down. I think this was a great challenge. I was hoping that maybe it would fill my heart a little bit more, but maybe because I don't see the end product of someone reading the book, someone using the toiletry products, seeing the donation of 100 go to the abused children who actually need it. I think if I would have saw the end product, it would have hit home a little bit more. But it is nice to be able to give to people who don't have, who could easily use something that I'm just not using anymore, or isn't that big of a deal for me as it may be for them. So now it's time to find out the next challenge. Let's pull out the box. Shake that bad boy up. Mix it around a little bit more. Let's see. Challenge number 1, half marathon. Y'all know I don't like running like that. If there's not a ball or an obstacle or some points to be scored, and a half marathon, really? Even if I don't pick this now, like, God, I don't want to do that. So even if I don't pick it, it goes back in the box. Half marathon. Come on, please give me 2 other things that I can do. Thank you instead of sorry. Ooh, I like that one. So every time I'm going to say I'm sorry, say something like, thank you for being patient with me. That's an interesting one. That's going to require me to constantly be thinking about what's coming out of my mouth, which I like that. It keeps you paying attention to the things you're saying, because words have meaning, and one of the most powerful weapons in the world. So that's the front runner so far, because I'm not ready to do a half marathon. I'm not, especially summertime and it's hot. Maybe winter. All right, third challenge. Take bass lessons and jam with a band. Well, I don't have a bass. We do have an electric guitar, and I don't even know if I could jam with a band. That might take a little more looking into. So, you know what? We're going to go with saying thank you instead of sorry. So we're on to the next week. Also, don't forget that last donation for you, the viewer. If you're in, just drop a comment. Say, me, I'm in. I'll reach out. I'll hit you up, find out your contact info where I can send off the donation, all on me, okay? And yeah, thank you instead of sorry. I'm looking forward to seeing how often I say sorry, right? I don't know. We'll have to figure it out. But until next week, I appreciate you. Thanks for watching. Much love always.